Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Yuki here today, and I'm here to talk about my top. I could say my top four animes for this winter season, winter 2017. Because these are probably the only four animes I've been watching from this season. From this season. Yeah, this season. And they all fall up in these categories. One of them might actually pop to mind when I say a certain word. So the categories that fall within are Shonen Ai and Supernatural is one. Romance and Deceit is another. It probably comes to mind when I just said the word deceit. Romance and Shonen Ai, quote unquote, rated M for mature. Another one is an idol one. And I think those are the four. Let's hope. Well, not four, but those are from the four animes I'm watching. Those are the categories from the four animes that I'm currently watching. So, the animes that I am watching are Super Lovers Season 2. Yes. I remember I don't think I ever said that I was a yaoi fan or extreme fangirl. I'm an extreme fujoshi. Yes, I'm a fujoshi. I love yaoi. It's my thing. So I'm watching Super Lovers. I'm watching Spirit Pack. That's a supernatural shonen ai one. I'm watching Marginal 4, which is the school idol thing. Similar to Love Live, but it's just bare guys. And I'm watching, I think it's Kuzu no Honkai. I don't know the English name for it, but it's something scum. That's what I think. Something scum. So, I will start off talking about. Actually, it's the best for last. So I'll start off talking about Marginal 4. I think that's the name of it, Marginal 4. So Marginal 4 is about these four high schoolers, I believe, that are superstars, and they made their first debut, I believe, in the very first episode, and the song was actually amazing. I fell in love with the song, although I don't know the song from heart. But the animation for when they did that opening, it was awesome. They know how to capture me inside because they got me into it when I first started watching that episode. And in order for me to watch an anime, I must get knocked up. Yes, I just said knock up. I must get knocked up by the first 5 minutes of the anime. And if I'm not knocked up, then it's not my thing. So basically, it's the usual. It's like music, trying to figure out how to relate to the songs they're singing, and entertain your fans at the same time and stuff. So it's just the usual. It's just telling you how life is as a group of high schoolers being musicians and start making their debuts as stars and stuff. And well, once you're a superstar and you go to public school or any school in general, you're gonna have these crazy people coming at you wanting to just join the group so that the sports or whatever team it is can be recognized just because you're on the team, but not really for your efforts in actually wanting to be in the team or the club, whatever. So in the first two, because I didn't get to see episode 3 yet. I think it's episode 3. Yeah, it's episode 3 because Super Lovers got episode 3 right out already. So yeah, I didn't get to episode 3 yet, so I don't really know what happened inside there. But basically, up to number 2 is everyone going crazy and talking and running after them whenever they see them, wanting them to join their clubs, saying they should join their basketball team and all that, just so that all the girls can go to them instead of being pop, so the team or the club can be popular. So since they didn't want to join none of those teams, they end up making their own team, which is they don't really have a name for it, but in that club, they just do whatever. They're more likely to be just singing or hanging out and trying to get to know more about each other. Because in almost every group, there's always that quiet person, which is the blue hair guy. I don't know their names, so I'm just calling them by their hair colors. We have the hot-headed one that's very active, which is red, which is a red hair guy. Red hair guys are always the active ones and hot-tempered. Does someone ring a bell? Grell. Yeah. Black Butler. Then there's the green hair guy and the orange head guy. I think the orange head guy is the leader of the group. And he's more of a mellow type, but he's not as mellow as the blue hair guy. The blue hair guy is like so quiet. It's not even funny, but he has this side to him that everyone still wants to know about him and stuff. So watch out for the anime. It's pretty good so far. Number 3. So Marginal 4 falls number 4 on my top 4 anime list I'm currently watching. Number 3 is what is number 3? It's like hard to choose. I would say Spirit Pack is number 3. Although I want it to be number 1, but the other 3 are so good. Like, it's hard to choose. So Spirit Pack is number 3. I put Spirit Pack for number 3 because as I said before a while ago, it's quite difficult to put this. It's hard for the other 3 to actually put them in, because for me, technically, they're all tied in first place. But I just put this one in 3rd place just to let everything go. So Spirit Pack is basically about this guy that his family were, I think they were fortune tellers, something like that. Well, they were within the supernatural life in the past, and he was a fortune teller. But then in episode 1, he gets killed because he was walking the street and not paying attention. He gets hit by a truck, my bad. And he wakes up, he's a ghost, and then this silver haired guy, I do not know his name, but he is so hot and dreamy. And anyway, so like he goes and try and make the blackhead guy, the one that's dead, his yokekai, something like that. And the blackhead guy, he's mad funny. Let me just throw that in there. The comedy is like, this anime is like extreme. It's up there. And anyway, so like the black hair guy's like, why are you trying to like hold me as yours? Why do you want me? And the silver hair guy isn't really explaining much. He just says that if I hold you as my yokai, if you become a yokai, you'll become powerful, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. And he's just like, and the black hair guy's just like, but I don't feel like it. I'm just like enjoying my time right now. The silver hair guy is telling him if he do not become a yokai, he will become evil, because apparently after a certain time, once you're not captured by someone that's of high standards like the silver hair guy, you will become evil, and you'll just become evil, and you start going crazy and berserk on everything. So inside the first episode, I think it was, or the second one, the first and second episode, there was this girl. She looked so innocent, but there was just one part in the episode that had me scared to death. I felt like I was watching Carp's Party, okay? Like her face when the yokekai had when the black-headed yokekai, because they're both yokekais, when the black-headed yokekai had put his head through the wall because he's a ghost, right? The girl's head just popped out of nowhere. The thing was so scary. Like, I was like, oh my god. But anyway, the anime, it's funny, it's hilarious. Those were the same words, but well, it's hilarious. It's like, it has that strong sense of shonen ai and seinen, which is also one of the subcategories for the anime that it falls into. And I just find it to be good. If you like supernatural stuff and you like shonen ai, or you just like yaoi in general, because there's some semi hints inside it, you should check out this anime. It's real good. It's pretty good. And I don't just watch any yaoi or shonen ai. I am pretty picky when it comes to my shows. And number 2, I might get killed. I might get attacked for this. Someone might bash me or whatever, but personally, I don't care. As I said previously, it was quite difficult for me to choose which anime gets first place, and I was stuck between either put in Spirit Pack, Super Lovers, and the other one as in a category because those are some really sick, as in good animes, and yeah. So I put Super Lovers for number 2 because I mean, what do I have to really explain? Like, if you watch Super Lovers season 1, you already know what's going on. If you've read the manga so far, you know what is going on. I mean, I haven't read a manga in a year or so because I didn't really fancy the manga. But anime is pretty good. So the anime is basically about these two brothers that are adopted, and one is from one. They're both from Canada, I believe. I think they're both from Canada, and one of them though moved to Japan, and the other one he was raised in Canada, and like you could say he was raised by the wolves. You know how Fall in Reverse song was raised by wolves. Yeah, he was literally the definition of raised by wolves. The one I stayed back, which is the black haired guy, the black haired kid. And yes, I listen to Fall in Reverse. But like yeah, so when the black haired guy follows the white haired guy to Japan, there's a lot of black and white haired guys inside Stranded Eyes. I don't know why. Oh yowies. So the black haired guy follows him to Japan, and suddenly starts living with each other with the white haired guy's other brothers that are also adopted. And the black haired guy and the white haired guy basically falls for each other to a higher level. And I wanted to let you take note that the white haired guy is an adult, and the kid and the black haired one is a child in high school. So yeah, you can figure out what this anime falls within. But although that may sound twisted and strange, it's actually not bad anime, so I would suggest you to go and check it out. And for number 1 on my top 4 animes that I've been watching, Kuzu no Honkai. Now, this anime had me at a run for my money when I saw the first episode, okay? Like, I was at the edge of my seat. I didn't even want the first episode to finish. I was like, I was hoping that they'll show some sneak peek or something for the next episode to come up, but they never do. And I was so angry because I want to know what's gonna happen next. Because it has you at the edge every time. At the edge, you're always at the edge. You're always at the edge of glory. I had to do that. But like this anime, it has you wondering what's gonna happen next. It's like full of deceit. It's full of It's full of what's that word? I think it's something love. I forgot the word though. Something like requited love. Recremented love. Anyway, it's one of those words. And like the main character, she's in love with her brother, and the brother only seems to have a sister, but the brother's in love with the teacher, which now the sister that's in love with the brother, she's dating the guy that is in love with the teacher. The student is in love with the teacher that her brother is in love with. Yes, I know it sounds confusing, but just try and wrap it around your head and try and understand what I'm trying to say. Well, since the brother and the teacher does not love neither of those two students in that sexual way, those two decide to be friends with benefits, you can say. And the whole school thinks like they're actually dating, but if you watch the anime and you read the manga, you realize that they're technically, in a way, they're friends with benefits, just there to comfort each other and stuff. But it's full of a lot of it's on the dark side of romance, of what it feels like to be rejected and know that the person will never love you the way you want them to love you. And this is like so like it's so like sad. It's messed up and it's twisted. But this anime, I'm not even gonna go no further into describing what are saying anything else, because I don't want to like spoil anything, and I hate spoilers, so I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But I will highly recommend you to go and watch this anime. Like, It's the best anime I've seen in my entire life, excluding Code Geass and Death Note. Those are my all-time favorites. But this anime, Honkai no Kuzu, Kuzu no Honkai, I said it backwards. Kuzu no Honkai is like, it's like up here. Okay, it's up here, like all the way high. And I was gonna call, like, let's say, some other anime. What other anime I could like compare it to? And well, you could just say that those other average animes that are like just about I love you, let's go out, yeah, that is on this level. And Honkai no Kozai and Kuzu no Honkai is all the way up to past 100 mark. Okay, so you must watch this anime. It will have you questioning every person, every character. It'll make you think about how twisted people can be. Like, it makes you wonder what the heck is wrong with people. And it made me wonder that too. So I'm a psych major, so I tend to have this tendency of going over the top with analyzing people. And my analysis for these characters, no one wants to know. Because it's all just messed up. But like, yeah, go and check out these characters. Go and check out these animes. Like, definitely. Especially Kuzu no Honkai. Yeah, I got it right. I did not say backward this time. Well, that's about it for my top 4 animes. Well, the ones I'm only watching right now. For this season. Go check them out and you'll be surprised. You'll be full of surprises when you watch this. When you watch these. Bye. Until next time.